Today we're going to read Know Canada, Chapter 9, The Economy of Canada. It's found on page 76 of your guide. The important words are industrialized nation. That means a nation that is well developed and has industries that people can work in. G8 and G20, those are organizations of countries that work together. Exports are when you sell things to a different country. NAFTA is the North American Free Trade Agreement. And then we have three kinds of industries: the service industries, the manufacturing industries, and the natural resource industries. We're going to talk about those specifically, so we'll define those as we read the chapter. Let's begin reading. Canada is an industrialized nation. It has one of the 10 largest economies in the world. We are members of the G8 and G20. Canada is a trading nation. In order for our economy to be strong and grow, we need to trade with other countries. Our biggest trading partner is, and always has been, the United States. Over 75% of our exports go to the United States. In 1988, Canada made a free trade agreement with the United States, and Mexico became a partner in 1994. This partnership is called NAFTA, the North America Free Trade Agreement. Canada has also made trade agreements with other countries. Every year we export billions of dollars worth of agricultural and natural resource products, forest products, energy, and other products and consumer goods. Canada's economies include all of the three main industry types. Service industries. These are jobs where people help other people in some way. They include jobs in areas like healthcare, construction, transportation, education, banking, retail services, tourism, and government. More than 75% of Canadians work in the service industry. Manufacturing industries. These are jobs where workers make products to sell in Canada and around the world. Some products that Canadians manufacture are food, clothing, automobiles, machinery, pulp and paper, technology equipment, and aerospace technology. Natural resource industries include agriculture, forestry, fishing, mining, and energy. These industries were the first industries to be developed in Canada and everywhere else. We still depend on our natural resources, and they are a large part of our exports. Let's look at the questions from Chapter 9. Number 1, how large is Canada's economy? Well, it's a large economy. We read that it's one of the top 10 economies in the world, and that we belong to the G8 and the G20, which are other countries' trading partners. So we're in the top 8 or the top 20. Why is a large economy important? Well, it gives people jobs, and they can have a higher standard of living if they can make more money and go to work. Number 3, what is NAFTA? That's an acronym. It's a word that stands for letters that are the first letters in other words. North America Free Trade Agreement. That's an agreement between Canada, the United States, and Mexico that we will sell goods to each other without charging extra taxes on them. Number 4, what country is Canada's largest trading partner? We read that the largest trading partner is and always has been the United States. Number 5, what are the three main types of industry in Canada? Well, it would be the service industry, the manufacturing industry, and the resource industry. Give some examples of jobs in each industry. Well, the service industry would be things where you serve people, either in a restaurant, but also in a hospital or a school or a retail store. If you're working with customers or people or clients, then you're in the service industry. Examples of manufacturing would be if you worked in a factory where you make cars or some other product on an assembly line that can be sold. And an example of the resource industry would be if you worked in the forest industry or the gas and oil industry or mining. Anything that comes out of the ground would be a natural resource industry. And number 6, in what industry do most Canadians work? Most Canadians work in the service industry because it's so large. We're always selling things to customers, so that's the largest. 75% of Canadians work in the service industry.